Alright, this is a tutorial on how to change your web host DNS to your domain. This is gonna be pretty easy, so don't worry about it. Now, if you choose to buy a domain name and web host from the same company, then you don't need to worry about it. It's already done for you. But if you choose to buy a domain name from one company, for example, if you bought a domain name from hostspinny.com and if you bought a web host from a different company called HostGator, then you will need to transfer the DNS to the domain. Now it's pretty easy. Now, let's say if you choose to buy web host from HostGator. After you have purchased your web host, this is what you're gonna need to do. You will be taken to this CM panel, CP panel. Now in your CP panel, you need to go all the way down and look for your name server. Now this is your name server. I think you might have a different name server, so don't copy the one I have in the video. Anyways, your name server will appear all the way in the bottom of the page from your web host company if you choose to buy from HostGator. Now, so you're gonna copy these two. Now, let's go back to our domain which we bought from hostspinny.com. Now, when you have bought your domain name from hostspinny.com, you'll be taken to this area. It's where you buy your domain name when you go to My Account. Now, we're gonna click on the domain name that you bought. Now, for me, I bought a example right here. Press on it. Now, I know it might look confusing, but don't worry. Just look at what I'm doing. Now, ignore the folder, ignore the locking, ignore this, ignore that, ignore this, ignore that, and ignore this. But this is where you want to click on the name server. See how easy it is? The name server is where you want to go. Now you want to press set name server. It's pretty easy. Highlight the name server icon and press or click set name server. Now this is what's gonna pop up. Now see, this is the Hostspinny name server. But since you bought your web host from another company, for example, you're gonna need to enter your own name server. Alright, ignore this, ignore this, ignore that, but you need to check the first one. Check the first one. I have a specific name server for my domain. Now we're gonna transfer the HostGator name server to our domain. Alright, let's go back. Now, name server 1, this is the first one, name server 1. If it's on the top, it's 1. So name server 1 will go here. Now, name server 2 is in the bottom. You copy and you paste it right over here. Now you're done. Press OK to finish the job. And after that, when you press OK and finish the job, it's gonna bring a pop-up notice that it'll tell you that it will take around 12 hours to 48 hours to complete the process. So yeah, it's gonna take like maybe 48 hours, or sometime it could take 24 hours. It depends. So you're gonna need to wait until they connect to each other. So that's how you connect the domain name to your web host. Unless you buy the web host and domain from the same company, then you don't need to worry about it. Alright, take care. I hope you like this video.